Weight is 37 mils per kg.
Okay.
And an Olympic athlete might be something like 75. But
Yes.
many people in the population are in the 20s.
Why does it matter?
For health,
Yeah.
the simple answer is we don't know.
Right.
It's just a very, very powerful marker in epidemiological studies for future all-cause mortality.
In other words, if I can improve my VO2 max and my insulin sensitivity, I'll probably live longer.
Is this another piece of training, or is this the real thing?
No, now we're onto the real thing, Michael. So,
Jamie and his colleagues have shown it is possible to improve those health markers with a remarkably short amount of exercise. It's a new, evolving field of study that has really taken off in the last few years.
what we're going to do is introduce you to the HIIT protocol, the high-intensity training protocol, which over a period of just a few minutes a week, we should be able to demonstrate that you can dramatically reduce your response to a glucose drink.
You see, this I find utterly unbelievable, I have to say.
Yes.
And I knew, because I had read your research before I came, that you were going to say this. But it goes against absolutely everything I was taught when I was in medical school and everything I have read since. How long do I have to do it?
And today you're going to be cycling maximally for about 20 seconds, and then you're going to have a short rest.
Okay.
And you're going to repeat that 2 more times.
Okay, because that really doesn't sound like exercise, I have to say.
Well,
3 bursts of 20 seconds.
Yes.
And I have to do this how often a week?
Well, we would like you to do it 3 times a week.
It only adds up to a grand total of 3 minutes. That's just 3 minutes of high intensity exercise a week, and that is absolutely nothing.
Well, we're going to show you that that's actually quite a lot for the metabolism in your muscle, and it will make a really good difference.
The whole industry around exercise says, do more, do more, do more.
Yeah.
And only way of getting any benefit is through huge amounts of pain and huge amounts of time.
Yeah, of course. And
you're saying the complete reverse.
Well, you know, you can imagine the drivers for that. For example, if you're doing lots and lots of high volume exercise, you need to buy a lot of equipment, a lot of kit, a lot of running shoes, etc. Here you could do this in your suit if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to start pedaling, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and go as fast as you can. Sprinting, sprinting. That's looking really good. Really good. Excellent, excellent. Keep it going, keep it going. You're halfway, you're halfway.
Keep it going.
5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Stop paddling. Okay, stop there for a bit.
And it's different. Okay.
Over the past 6 or 7 years, laboratories in the US, Canada, and my laboratory in the UK have all demonstrated that this approach achieves many of the health benefits that people expect to get if they committed 2 or 3 hours to working out in the gym. But most importantly, it's based on strong science.
So how can such a short bit of exercise have any benefit at all?
That's the magic question, really. The key thing about this exercise is it really breaks down the glycogen stores in the muscle, and that's really how the glucose is stored. And that's the key signal from the muscle to the bloodstream saying, I need to take up more.
You're basically disturbing your sort of homeostasis. You're shaking things up a bit, you're breaking down a bit of the storage in the muscle, and then the muscle suddenly thinks, hey, perhaps I do need more glucose, and sucks it out
That's right.
of the blood.
Exactly, and what's even better about this type of protocol is that unlike walking or jogging, where you're only maybe activating 20-30% of your muscle tissue, here you're activating 70 or 80%, so you're really creating a much bigger sink.
3, 2, 1, and go. Go, 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 go.
Yes! Yes! I want you lions in! Yes!
That's right.
Okay, halfway.
Oh!
Last bit to go. Last bit to go. 3, 2, 1, and stop.
HIIT won't suit everyone. It's short but extremely intense. If you have a pre-existing medical problem, you should have a checkup before you start.
I understand how it could improve your glucose and therefore insulin sensitivity. They're obviously going to want to see that actually happen. But what about the VO2 max? I mean, it's very difficult to see how I could basically make my whole sort of cardiovascular system fitter in such a short period of time.
I mean, I think the key observation here is the look and feel the way you're breathing, you really are actually giving yourself a full body workout there. It does take longer to get the aerobic fitness changes, maybe 6 weeks as opposed to 2 weeks of for the insulin and glucose changes. But after about 6 weeks of this, you will begin to get an improvement in your maximum aerobic capacity.
Okay, I shall be absolutely fascinated. I remain sceptical, but I shall give it a good old go.
Excellent.
Shall I have one final burst then?
Final sprint. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, as fast as you can. Keep it going.
Excellent.
That's looking really good.
Excellent. Keep driving. Keep driving.
Keep it
Excellent.
going. Keep it going. Halfway.
Oh my
Keep it going. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1, and that's you done.
Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect.
Woo! Woo! Lovely. Okay, it's the end of the day and I'm actually feeling surprisingly knackered. In a moment we're going to pile all this stuff in the van and we're going to head off round the country because I want to find out a few more truths about exercise. I'm going to take this with me because over the next month, 3 times a week, I'm going to get on it and I'm going to pedal like crazy for 1 minute, which means over the next month I'm going to do a total of 12 minutes intense exercise, and apparently that is going to make all the difference. Now, I am really very skeptical, but I'm absolutely dying to do it. I think I can afford 12 minutes, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to find out. And if it really does work, I am going to be absolutely shaken to my core, and I think it's really going to change things. But it's the end of the day, it's time to roll, and I think I need a little bit of help getting this in the van. Guys, could you come and help me heave it? Thank you. Okay, if you can grab that end. Ooh.